Forward Media Production.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the Buck With Me podcast. Of course, my name is Buckwheat, and we got to give a shout out to the dude that's in the building right now. I got a couple nicknames already. I hope it goes big. You call him Mr. White. You can call him Mr. Number One. Mr. Man from the Buccaneers, the starting running back, Rachaad White. What's up, White?
What's up, man?
How you feeling, man?
Good,
Thanks
bro.
for coming through today.
No, I appreciate you having me on.
No doubt. I know your schedule is busy, so let's go get right into this thing. A lot of people, y'all know who this guy is. We're going to talk about fantasy football. We'll talk about restaurant, nightlife, and then how you feel in Tampa right now. But being that you're from Kansas City, Missouri, went to Arizona State, now you in the Bay Area. What was your hangout spots or your favorite restaurant spots in each one of those cities?
Man, being from Kansas City, you know, we known for barbecue.
A
lot of people. What was you finna say? Go ahead. Talk real quick while we can.
I'm from Texas, so we're going to get into the whole
Okay
barbecue
then, yeah. So you heard, you know how we get down. So, yeah, you know, so we big into barbecue. So, you know, I'm big into that. Like, you know, I grew up, was raised on that. Obviously, I grew up with my people, my family, so they was big into cooking. Like, we used to have big family cookouts, just things like that. So I was always growing up on, like, soul food or seafood boils, just things like that. So I say, like, I hung out a lot at a place called Gates Barbecue, and they know me. They show love to me every time I come to the city. They know I'm going to make a stop there. We got, like, a couple nice chicken places where I'm from, like Wings and Things, and like they, you know, some of the best chicken spots. You know what I'm talking about. I'm a big hole in the wall food spot guy though. There's no knock to, like, you know, the big companies and brands. Obviously, I still eat there and I appreciate their service and stuff too. But like, yeah, like you said, just the hole in the wall food spots to me just hit different. So I'm big on that. And so like we got like a chicken place as well called like JJ's Chicken and Fish. And they throw a little like lemon pepper dust and seasoning on there, so you know we call that cracked chicken where I'm from. But just stuff like that, fries. I mean, I'm a simple guy, man. I don't need much. You know, a lot of people call me still a big kid, man, because anywhere I go, I'm probably gonna get some chicken, some wings, or some fries or something if that's what they got. But that's just what I like.
So that's and back home in Kansas City. What about in Arizona?
Yeah, so AZ, I'm saying I had to find the spot. Everywhere I go, I try to find like a chicken wing spot or something like that. So in AZ, I would hang out. It was a hole in the wall spot called Chicago's Chicken Shack, and it was like a family that came from Chicago and stuff like that. And obviously, they brought it out there to AZ, and that was love because me and my boys, we needed that. We needed that, man. There's nothing like some, you know, fried chicken cooked right with some fries and stuff like that. So obviously, we was big on that. Some other places I like. I mean, as I started kind of growing up and, you know, just being in a different position in life, it was like obviously like, you know, the steak restaurants and obviously things like that. So my boys will love like out in AZ like Ocean 44 and things like that, restaurants like that. And I would go with them, and I didn't have a problem. I would eat steak here and there and just like that, but I've never been a big steak guy because, like I said, I'm just a big soul food guy. So I wouldn't really care, but I would eat the steak. It was good. They did a great job of cooking a lot of stuff. And then
check that out.
Yeah, and then being out here, man.
Here we go, guys. Tampa Bay. Here we go. What's the spot?
Where I go. So man, my boy. So I had to find a chicken spot.
You got to.
So I went to, I think the best wings I know I'd have had out here probably would be my boy Saucy Fingers. I like him and the little food truck he got going on. So I be going there. He be showing me mad love. I also like this burger spot over there. It's off of One Bug.
What is it called?
It's called like The Burger Spot.
Yes.
They show love.
Yes.
And they, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, burgers. Yeah, look at you. Look at that face.
Yes.
So The Burger Spot. Hey, The Burger Spot. They show love too, bro. Be good. Hey, I come in there. Them boys be like, nah, it's cool. You ain't gotta pay nothing. I'm like, hey, you can't go wrong with that. In the food hit like that. Hey, trust and believe. But so like they show love. Where else here? Obviously, you know, you got like Eddie V's, Ocean Prime.
No doubt.
I've been to Charlie's. My boy took me because I was, big on barbecue. So he took me to Conan's. They was good as heck, though. I like Conan's. I like what they did there with that barbecue. And that's really about it.
We got to get you exposed to a couple more restaurants. And since we're talking about fried food and whatnot, have you had the Publix chicken yet?
Nah.
You got to try the Publix. Listen.
Publix chicken, dog.
You got to just try it. That's all I'm going to say. I just said, get you the rolls, get you the potato salad, and that chicken from Publix. Come on, dog.
I don't know, man. I see what's to it, though, man. I trust your word and
just
see.
Hot sauce
I see.
on
Yeah, I'm a big hot sauce guy.
What kind of hot
big
sauce?
Hot sauce. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm big Louisiana.
What? See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm big Louisiana. Right, I'm talking about my godmom, like, why you need, I'm talking about big cabinet at the crib full of nothing but hot sauce. Like, Louisiana, I don't play. I don't play about that hot sauce. My daughter eat hot sauce. She 3. Oh, I'm throwing hot sauce on my stuff. She look at me and be like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we don't play about that hot sauce in my crib. No.
Now, I know you get into these conversations all the time, especially if people from Texas and Kansas City get into about barbecue. I'm from Texas. Where are you from? Kansas. What makes you think y'all barbecue skills is better than us?
Man, so look, this is the thing, because I had Texas barbecue, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was good. It was good. And what I loved about it, they cooked right. They cooked it right, and you didn't need no sauce. I'll give it that. Like, you didn't need no sauce, so it was cooked right. The difference is, I would say just the biggest difference for me, though, I'm a sauce guy. So, like, Kansas City still cook good barbecue, and that's just what we've been known for and what we do. But then you throw the sauce on it, and our sauce is just different. And that's what makes it, like, for me, over the top, over the edge. That's the only thing I give it. Like, the barbecue sauce to me on the food is better than just the food, just in general, just the food by itself. Like, I'm not a big fan of the Texas barbecue sauce, but I'm a big fan of, I ate it by itself. Yeah. But when it comes to Kansas City, I like the food as well, how it's cooked. Right. But then I throw the barbecue sauce on it, and that's an extra. That's a plus for me. So.
No, I totally agree with you on that, because to find out what's good barbecue, you have to have it without the sauce. For sure. Point blank. Yeah, for sure. A lot of people think, oh man, I need the sauce, but that means you're not a barbecue connoisseur.
Yeah, for sure. And a food connoisseur, because some people like, I done had people like cook me food or like cook something. They like, why you need hot sauce? Why you that? It's no disrespect to your food. I tell them all the time, I'm just a sauce guy. Right. Like, that's what I do. But like the food, I mean, like, it ain't like extraordinary. If like I'm just dumping like extraordinary hot sauce on it, then your food must be something wrong with it. But it ain't extraordinary. It just need, for me, something. I need a little kick out of it. That's all.
Nah, I feel that, bro. And with that being said, like, did you actually learn how to cook from your family? Can you cook?
Yeah, I mean, I throw down here and there, man. I got my daughter, so I try not to give her, like, I try not to have her grow up with, with this lifestyle, because, I mean, I'm blessed, but I try not to have her grow up and just eating fast food all the time. Okay. So, yeah, I throw down here and there when I can, things like that. I got family that come out a good amount, too. They help me sometimes throw down, like, my godpops eat real good on the grill and stuff like that. My people real good and throw down on the stove. But I try to do as much to get my daughter, like, meals from the house and hot meals, because, all that, she don't eat McDonald's, none of that. I don't be playing none of that. Yeah.
Thank God. No, because you was talking earlier, you said that, you hung around your family, y'all did cookouts all the time. Yeah. And, us, we're known for high blood pressure and heart attacks and all this stuff. Yeah. So it's like, do you change the way your daughter eat? Because, they say they want your kid back on low cholesterol type of foods and whatnot. So, and I know it's football season for you right now, too. So you got to watch what you eat. Yeah, I do. And my chef, he do a good amount of, like, helping, and he cook for me. Like, if he brings something, he gonna cook for me and my daughter. Like, that's just the type of love that he show, man. And shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. What he do for me, Chef Trey. But no, I ain't gonna lie. I try not to give her until all that, get into that. I want fast food, or I want, chicken nuggets all the time. Like, I try to, like, get her palate, get her horizons a lot different, and not just be like me. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a picky eater, so I don't want her to be like me. But I understand too, though, I don't want to trip on her, because you like what you like, and that's how I look at it. Like, I like what I like, but I want her, especially as she's young, to grow up and try different things. No doubt. I feel that you go out and eat too a lot, and like I said, the podcast is about nightlife and restaurant experience. What's the worst restaurant experience you ever had, even if it was in your college days or as a professional football player right now?
Man, that's tough, man.
Was the food slacking? Was the service on some BS?
That's tough, man. Obviously, service is always up and down. I'm trying to think, though. The food, a place I went and the food was just... I ain't gonna lie, we went to this one place, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was after the preseason game. I ain't gonna lie.
So this is recent.
Yeah, this is recent. This is recent. This is recent for me. I'm not gonna be honest with you. I ain't even remember the name. I don't remember the name of the place. I don't remember. It was off of Columbia though. It was off of Columbia. Yeah, say the place. He can say the place. Let him chime in. Let him chime in real quick.
I knew you was gonna say it. As soon as you said Columbus, I knew that was a restaurant.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Everybody in here will vouch for that.
I knew that's what you said.
But like,
So I see it was that. Hold up, was the
for
food
me,
bad or was the service bad?
I think the food to me was like maybe just what I got, but I just think the food was just like.
But no, the
But can't you? What? Come on, man. Why y'all shaking your head here?
Now, I'm
Because
gonna say this.
I could order fried shit from some other places, and you would be like this. Hey, man, can't go wrong. Bro, then don't put it on the menu. You talking about this? So what I'm saying is bad too. Hey, sir, nah. Because then somebody was gonna come over and talk about some. Yeah, you can't miss with what's on the menu. You can't go wrong with anything. So I'm thinking, if I can't go wrong with anything,
there it is.
You feel me? You can't come and tell your boy like, hey, you know, you ain't gonna miss on anything on this menu. And then they bring out these fried shrimp.
Yep.
And you know, it's no knock to the restaurant. Like maybe yes, I need to try something else, but it was not it, man. It was not it. Fries was cool, like you know. I mean, it's okay though. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, the last time I was there, the food wasn't at its best, but I've been there multiple times where the food was good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, there's plenty of other spots that you need to check out. We definitely gonna get you in the right locations and restaurants. I know D got you covered, but I'm gonna help out with that.
Yeah.
Like, what was the most exciting things that happened with you at AZ?
Arizona, man, I think like the biggest thing just coming in, bro, and like how I came up and how I was raised, cause like a lot of people don't even be understanding, like you know, you see me right now, but like a lot of people didn't know, like I went to Division II out of high school, for a semester, then I transferred JUCO, then I'm out there in California, like 17, 18 years old, like I go back home after having a full, a huge scholarship. Division II didn't get full rides, but you work your way up the years you came, but it would cover majority of your stuff. So I go home 17, 18 years old, tell my mom like, yeah, I'm about to go to California and just like, you feel me? Like keep trying to chase my dream, and you know, you see your people and they look at you, man. So, I mean, just fast forward to that, then I get to AZ, man, and I play my 2 years during college and I get to AZ, you know, I accept the offer from AZ and I get there, man, and you know, bring in two of my guys, man. They like 5-star, 4 stars, man, and you know what I'm saying, like the running back position wide open. And I just remember, bro, just telling myself like, bro, like no disrespect to, because they still my guys and they see this all the time, but they like freshmen coming in, incoming freshmen, and I'm not saying everybody can't ball, but I was just like, I'm not finna lose this job to, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not finna let no freshman take these jobs from me, like, and it's open. So like, you know, just going through it, I remember like going and grabbing it. I remember I had like the best camp. It was crazy. I had the best camp out of all of us. And then my running back coach on some other stuff, he was like, and that's my guy too, Sean Iguano. He was like, yeah, we're gonna name such and such a starter. I'm like, so then I had that talk with him. I'm like, we can sit down and watch the tape. He ain't have no better camp than me. And he like, and then so I don't know what happened with that. And then after, the next thing you know, I'm the starter on day one. So I mean, that went well with us. So then, you know, and then I just come out, man, and I think like we playing USC in the Coliseum. It ain't no fans, so I mean, but we playing like 9 in the morning too. I'm like, this is awkward.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, like COVID. It was like, because I transferred in 2020. I got there in 2020. So, so like Pac-12, like we not about to have a season, and then we about to have a season. Like it was weird, you know, that's the year all the guys in college was petitioning for like, you know, the leagues, the SEC, all that to, you know, have a season.
Right.
Pac-12, like, all right, we'll give y'all 6 games or whatever. Most of us didn't get to 6 games, obviously, because your team had hit COVID, but I think we got to like 4, man. And I get there at Coliseum, my first game, I play USC, man, and I'm just balling, man. And I think I catch the ball, I take it like 50 yards to the house, like just a little swing route, like make a dude miss, like take off, like and then like once that play really like like once I scored, like I was already passionate shit, but then just in my mind I was like, yeah, like I'm finna go to the league though. Like it's really like everything really like sunk all in, cause like of course like you young, you saying I'm finna go to the league, and you really believe it. Not saying that, but sometimes you be needing that one play or that just one like instance in your life where you be like, yeah, like it's all right here. Like this is right here. So man, I go crazy that year at Arizona State, my first year. Like I'm talking like I had like we played 4 games, bro. I had like 500 yards, like just rushing, 100 receiving, 100
And that's when the season was short.
Yes. So I'm thinking like this next year I'm finna go crazy. Like dudes ain't finna stop me. And our team was real good. My team was just young.
Right.
So like this next year, like all these schools now they game planning to stop me. Cause when I come in, they like, because before I came in Arizona State, they had like Benjamin, and he was a great running back and stuff like that. But they didn't know, who the next guy was gonna be. So then after that year, the coaches and team watching tape, and now I'm coming out to different looks. Like teams really like, nah, we finna load this box or we finna do this. Like Rachaad ain't beating us type deal. And I'm playing with I got a nice quarterback. I'm playing with I got a couple young nice receivers, and we just didn't mesh well at that time though. But we had a good year, but I forgot. I wasn't having the year I was having, man. I called my godpops, man. My godpops, I met him in junior college. Man, looked out for me. I called him, and I'm like middle, I think in my second year, and like I had that so much success in 4 games. I'm thinking like that's like how I'm gonna kill it. Like I was averaging like 11 yards per carry, like never been seen done. And that's just like the stats was never seen done, even though it was 4 games. And I'm just like, man, like I'm telling him I might have to come back to college and use this COVID year. Like I'm gonna be old, like. So I'm a kill in college, but I'm like, I gotta go to the league, and you know what I'm saying? Like the older I am, like, in the league, you know what I'm saying? Less chances, second deal, just like that. Yeah. Like when I grind to get the second deal, and just like that, and my godpops was like, man, just stick the course, man. You got like 4 more games, 5 more games. It don't. You showed a great sample size your first year. You've been having a cool year this year. It ain't like you've been, horrible. You've been having a cool year. It ain't been to your standards or the standards that, we set, but just keep going the course. And I think over that next 4-game stretch, man, I was like 280 all-purpose yards, like 3 TDs, like literally in like 3 games or so. Like each game I was killing. And next thing you know, it just all went up from there. And I was just like, all right, y'all, like I'm out. Like, thank y'all. But my coach was cool because I had Herm Edwards and them, Antonio Pierce and them, so they was already knowing like I wasn't finna play in the bowl game. But it all sunk in, and I be telling my guys right now, like I tell Mike Evans on the team right now, I say, bro, I played like 15 games Division I. I said if I would have played them 2 years, man, I would have been first round. But we be just talking stuff. But like Arizona State, bro, it was amazing, bro. I mean, I wouldn't take none of it back. I don't regret anything for nothing. And then it was just huge to see me go to the league and me excel at what I do, and then sit back and be able to watch some of my guys. And of course they like transferred out and felt like what they was best for them. Then I'm texting my guy the whole time, my boy, and obviously he the quarterback for the Commanders. We got to play him next weekend. We texting each other. Yeah, I got you. I tell him that all the time. I got you. I've been talking stuff and tell him that all the time. But I watch him, we texting him, I'm like, go grab this Heisman. He like, I'm finna go grab this Heisman, and then to watch him do it, like stuff like that, just it'd be all like, it'd be a blessing.
That's dope, man. I'm sitting here listening to you talking, I wasn't even thinking about the COVID era. And then you got the NIL deals that's happening right now in college. You had a lot of people that actually kept you motivated also throughout this whole transition that you was going through from high school to JUCO college to AZ, down to the Bucs. Who was your best person that you called to that when you was down that kept you motivated?
To be honest, I say like my mom obviously played a huge role. I say, but the biggest thing was like my godpops. I don't know, we had like clicked out the gate, and I only knew him for like 2 years or so, 3 years of my life. And we had like clicked out the gate, and I would just, like I said, call him. If like something was crazy, I would like call him, or something like that was crazy, call him. And he's a big critic of mine, but my mom, she a big critic. Like my mom really more harsh than like people know. Like she's sweet, but she harsh. Like I was playing horrible at the beginning of the last season, and like I know I was playing horrible. It was a lot of stuff I could control, but I couldn't control too at the same time. And situation, and I was like saying like, but mom, we going up against this and we're going up against that, and she like, like, you sound crazy. Like like you saying this about them or the other opponents, what are they saying about you and y'all? And I'm like, yeah, you got a point. So like she was just on my head, like, you having fun? Like, I mean, it's like she was telling me straight real stuff, like you ain't even smiling, like you ain't even like being who you are, you ain't being you, like you ain't having fun. And she was like, do you love football? Like, you still love it? And I'm like, yeah, that's a crazy question to ask. Like, yes, I love it, like without a doubt. And she like, you got to get back to being you, having fun, and if not, then you know you gonna have to hang them cleats up. Like, and she was just telling me that, like, real facts. But like my mom, she really harsh. Like, she'd be on me, like fumble anything, like be the first one, like, hey bro, like she worse than the coach.
Hey, damn, shout out to Mama Dukes.
Yeah, for sure.
So that means if you have a bad game, you know for sure when you get to the locker room, you got a phone call or a text from Mama Dukes.
Yeah, most of the time she kind of just let me be, let me cool off though too, cause like, yeah, I mean normal time though I'm like this, I'm poised, calm, cool, collected, but sometimes you know when I'm hot though. When I'm hot, I be tripping.
So I've been sitting on this question right here. When you first got your touchdown with the Bucs, and this was against Kansas City.
Yeah.
What was that feeling if it was a feeling?
So like it was a sickening feeling because how the game went. Like I wish it was like different circumstances like at that time, but it's the good thing. Like I get to play them again this year and I get to go home. Mm-hmm. But like at that time, I wish it was different circumstances and things like that. But it was a blessing at the same time, like being able to score my first touchdown ever against like where I'm from, like
right.
my home team and where I'm from, where I grew up, type deal. So it was awesome. It was amazing. But I wish it was different circumstances. We was losing. I was sick, but I was blessed at the same time.
I get it. You know, I was gonna say something. I'll fall back to later on. Did you grow up as a Chiefs fan?
So yeah, like you young. So like when I'm young, like yeah, I don't go against the home team. So like I mess with the Chiefs fan. I mess with the Chiefs heavy. It was crazy because there's some other stuff. I don't want to tell you the other teams I mess with. It's crazy because now I can't stand them because like we in the same division.
Exactly.
So now I can't stand them, but it was other teams though that I was like, all right, yeah, I like them though. I mess with them, and it was crazy because my mom, I had like a step pops, like for like 4 years or so, 4 years of my life, and he was cool. He played an instrumental role, and he came and he was from New Orleans, so like he was big, like Saint style, this and like that, and it was crazy. So like I was like, all right, cool, like, and because you young, they winning too, like Saints was winning and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool, like yeah, like it ain't the Chiefs, like I'm rocking with the Saints, heavy. Like if it ain't the Chiefs, I'm rocking with the Saints heavy. So then like it was just crazy, like to look and fast forward, because I know, like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't talked to him in a minute, but I just know he out there right now looking at, like, he happy for me, but he like, ain't that crazy? He get drafted to, like, a team I don't like, and then now I don't like them, because, you know what I'm saying, like, that's a team, like, in the division, so it's crazy. That's crazy how life unfolds.
Oh, my God. We gonna talk for a little bit. We ain't gonna talk long, man, but I have to give you your props now, man, because you did your own football camp back home and here.
Yeah.
And that was the first one, correct?
Yeah, that was my first camp, back home and here.
Yeah, how was it?
Man, it was great, man. Back home, I had a great amount of numbers, too, that, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect me to really have, which me and my team, my people around me right now, we've been trying to, like, build my brand a lot more. But the turnout to see that I had, and the love to see that, like, people, were still rocking with me, and obviously the kids knew who I was and stuff like that. It for sure meant a lot to me. And then just to be out there and, like, go back to my high school and, give the kids some inspiration, man, inspire them. And that's the biggest thing, like, to leave an impact for me. So I'm big on that. Like, I want to leave an impact. Like, I want to leave things better than what it was or when I found it. So I'm huge on that. And then just to come here, man, it was a great turnout here too. Like a lot of kids, man, and I appreciate that. Like I got a lot of love for Tampa, man. I try to do a lot that I can. Obviously, I'm playing here. They embrace me. They got a lot of love for me. So I try to do as much as I can to help here in the community or anything I can to get back. And just me now and then what I'm doing and trying to start my foundation and stuff like that. Like it'll be huge. Tampa will play a role, and Kansas City will play a role.
Now, yeah, because when I saw that you was doing your camp, I was like, damn, I thought, so this is going into your third season, right?
Yeah.
So I was sitting up and thinking, I was like, dang, my dog was already doing camps, and he's an upcoming running back, and I play fantasy football, so of course, I've been getting ready for my draft, so I'm watching what everybody's saying, and I'm sitting up and watching, I'm like, they have no idea, The reason I'm gonna start calling you number one, dog. One, that's your jersey. Give it.
Yeah.
But it makes sense for me because I think you're one of the sleepers going to fantasy football draft, in my opinion.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
I saw what you did last year. I seen what you did before in the past. So it's just like, and for me in sports, everybody have that 1 or 2 years that's gonna be good,
Yeah.
or you're on the verge.
Like,
This coming into your third season, it's just like, this is it.
Right.
I mean, prime example, you was 10 yards short from making 1,000 yards for the season.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
And,
I mean, that's a personal goal for yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
But how did it feel to be 10 yards short, though?
Dog, I was mic'd up that game because the Bucks felt like I was finna get it. I felt like I was finna get it. Like, they couldn't even like play my mic'd up because like, bro, I cried, bro. Like I cried. Like we about to take a knee, but I thought and it's crazy because I thought I had it like when we was about to take a knee, but then one of my homies was like, one of my boys on the team was like, nah, if for some reason somebody was like, you 10 yards short, and like, you know, like that just hurt, and it wasn't nothing against like my coaches, like I don't have no spite towards none of them. Like that's not how I live my life. It would just hurt because like you said, you so close. Like you 10 yards short. Like you never know what can happen. It hasn't been a 1,000-yard rusher here in 9 years.
It's been that
Like
long.
you know how hard that is. Doug Martin played here what, like 9 years, 2015, right?
Yeah,
How many years?
yeah.
It's 2024.
Yeah, around
Doug
the time,
Martin
yeah.
was the last 1,000-yard rusher here. So like when I was coming in here, I was looking up all the statistics, things like that, because like you feel me, like the goals I have for myself and have for myself coming in, obviously, I keep them the same, and the biggest thing I always feel like you got to start kind of where you are, so and be where your feet are. So of course, like coming in, working hard, like I'm always telling myself I want to be a Hall of Famer. I want to be a Hall of Famer. I want to be this. I want to be that. And yeah, it's hard, and a lot of stuff in life is hard. But the biggest thing I was telling myself is you got to be the best running back to ever come through here first in order to get that gold jacket. So like I'm looking at all the stats here. I already knew everything that I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish here, and things like that. So yeah, man, like I cried real tears. Like they couldn't even play my mic'd up because I was hurt. I was hurt, bro. Like, and I was like, man. But I appreciated that because like my boy Chase and we just won the division again. Like I've been in the playoffs 2 years in a row. Blessed. Like I come in, I go to the playoffs even with our record being 8-9, which was horrible, which was mind blowing to me because obviously coming from college, you lose like one game, you like. Yeah, we ain't making the playoffs or like, you know what I'm saying, or this and like that. So like, we losing games in the league and I'm like, and everybody's like, we good though. Like, you still got a chance. Like your division is how you get in there. So you still got a chance. We constantly like was blowing games and we still had a chance. And then a lot of guys like, duh, like, telling me just appreciate the little things in the moment. Cause they like, man, and Mike was telling me he just started making the playoffs when Tom Brady got here.
Yep.
He's like, bro, I've been here this amount of many years. I ain't never made the playoffs. And I just started
got a
making
Super Bowl
it.
with
Yeah,
him.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. He like, bro, like you going to the playoffs your first couple seasons, so like he had to make me understand and appreciate all that. But yeah, nah, bro, that 10 yards though, it hurt it for sure. It was sick, and I was like, yeah, I won't let that happen again. It was a lot of things. I'm like, and I did right. I did stand up things in that moment. I felt like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have slid. I was closing out games. Maybe I shouldn't have slid in this game. Maybe I should have. We were still up 2 touchdowns. Maybe I should have just scored still. What would that have done? Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I also be like a lot of people like, hey, don't slide on this, but I just be like, you can't leave, like, you know how they always say, you can't leave it in nobody else's hands, so you got to go get it. So like this year, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be well over that.
Shout out to Mr. Number One from the Bucks, man. Buck With Me podcast will continue right after this.
The Buck With Me podcast is brought to you by Coco Vodka and Coco Rum, the original hard coconut water.
Yo, we back in the mix right now with Mr. Number One from the Bucks, the starting running back, Mr. White. This is a question I have to ask you. Have anybody pronounced your name wrong?
Yeah,
How did they say it?
Rachaad, Rachaad, like people don't know how to pronounce it because it's spelled different. So for sure, like people have pronounced it wrong. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even one of them. I don't worry about nothing. I don't trip off of nothing, man. I'm one of the biggest dudes like at peace, man. I'm at peace in my life, so I don't be tripping. So, then if they ask me like, oh, did I say it right? Just like that, then I'd be like, no, it's Rachaad. But other than that, I don't be tripping.
Is your name like mixed with two other names? Like, is there any history behind your name?
Nah. I'd say the biggest thing is, well, my mom got 4 boys. All the rest of my brothers was kind of named after somebody else. So my mom's name is Rochelle. So she wanted kind of like basically a boy kind of namesake.
Right.
Like, so she just came up with like Rachaad, like for me, I guess, for me to be the namesake.
No doubt, no doubt. So you said you have 3 other brothers?
Yeah, I got 3 older brothers.
Any
Yeah,
sisters?
my mom. Yeah, I got a sister on my dad's side, an older one and a younger one.
So I know your family supports you. I get that already. Has there ever been any drama within your siblings, like over like little stuff, like over food or whatever?
I mean, probably growing up, but like as we got older, nah. Like we don't trip, we don't fight. You know, we don't be really arguing unless it's about something dumb.
Right.
Like I think I remember me and my brother had an argument like about it was crazy, bro. Like about like James Harden and Luka. Like, but it you know his brother. So the reason why it turned escalate because you'd be like, you know, you just talking like, man, you sound dumb. Like, you dumb. Like, we grew up together. Like, why you sound dumb? Like, yeah, you used to be like this. But just stuff like that. So that's why I'd be turning escalating. But my brother was just on the side of James Harden, and I mess with James Harden. Like,
no doubt.
He's a ball player. But I just said like coming in the league, like I thought Luka, yeah, it was a real deal. And that's just what I'm saying, because he was like career-wise, and I'm like, bro, first of all, JH like has played heck of years, but I'm like, if you just go off the sample size of the beginning of their years in the league, I'm just like, and my brother like, well, you can't do that because JH was a 6 man, and I'm like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but Luka been that guy since like forever.
Hello, and we all know this right now. Jesus Christ, did you ball back in the day?
Yeah, you know, that's why I be going to, I used to go. I retired.
Why you said that?
But you know, yeah, you know,
I went through the shows,
yeah, you see the crossover right now, you know what I'm saying, the little tween, you know what I do, but yeah, so you know what I'm saying, I had to retire from going to LA Fitness because, you know what I'm saying, I got more things at stake and on the line, but I used to tear them boys up. Man, my boy D Young, we've been on teams, we've been running shop before, and we've been on opposite teams. I brought my squad in there, me and my squad in rec shop. Like, that's just sometimes how I go.
Right. So in high school, you played basketball for sure.
Yeah.
How far did you guys go into the playoff? Like district?
So yeah. You said we won districts. We didn't make state finals. We lost the game before that. So I believe it's like quarterfinals or something.
Okay. What was your position in basketball?
I played point.
Oh damn. Okay, you control the game.
Yeah, for sure. With the ball in my hand, you know. Yeah, you know. Control the pace, all that, yeah.
So let's talk about football real quick and just jump into the season. During your off time, what do you normally do? I know you're working out, so that's a given.
Yeah.
What else? What do you do for fun?
Really, though, I'll just be chilling, man. I try to spend time with my daughter. I try to put together like different things, events or something like that. I got a couple boys, couple partners that I try to hang out with or see, or we just chill, tell them pull up. But most of the time, I just try to be out the way, man. I just try to, stay in my lane, mind my own business. I mean, we saying like off season. I mean, probably I'll go jet ski maybe a little bit. I try to do a lot of little different fun little things, events and stuff like that. Maybe slide down to Orlando or something. Right. Just try to see what's up and see different areas, different sceneries. But other than that, see nature. But other than that, man, I just be staying out the way and being in my own lane.
So you don't really go out that much neither. Like when I say like nightlife.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I'm not big on that. Like have I? Of course. Like, but like it's rare. Like it got to be like special occasion or something crazy, or got to be one of the homies really like, hey bro, come on, bro, come on, I'm trying to tell you. So then I'll be like, all right, I give it a chance, and if I do go out, 100%, not 100, I'm gonna say like 95% of the time I'm in there with them, and then I'm like the first one leaving. Like I'm gone fast.
In and out.
Yeah.
Have you ever bought a bottle before?
Have I ever? I mean, I don't drink.
Oh, you don't
but
drink?
Yes, yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't drink. But I mean, if I've been in there with the homies before, yeah, stuff like that, yeah, I didn't, got them and showed them love. But yeah, I don't drink though.
How how is the Tampa nightlife treating? I refer to that. How is Tampa treating you so far, bro? Like, are they hugging you, or they just like,
yeah,
still
for
trying
sure.
to learn this dude?
Yeah, nah, Temple for sure show love. For sure show love. Some of them really love me. Some of them be on, the fence. And it's okay,
Right.
you know. Some of them love me, some of them be on the fence just like me. And, yeah, trying to figure it out. But, yeah, I say for a majority of the part, yeah, they show love. I show love to them. They show love to me. And then, yeah, too, the nightlife, man, if I have stepped out, it's been great hospitality, man. So I couldn't complain about it.
Have you came across a fan here so far in Tampa that was just like a little bit too much?
Honestly, no. I be fine, man. I be really chilling and this stuff. I try to do the best I can to like give as much as I can. You know, like a lot of certain little stuff, little things I do, or whatever shoes I can't fit no more, or not even fit no more, or just wear. I'm not probably gonna wear them no more, but to somebody else, they still fly and clean as ever. You know, which everybody got their different what they determine is that. I try to give them away and things like that. Obviously, I wear a big shoe size, so it's you do the best you can. But yeah, clothes, stuff like that. You know, I done gave people a lot of stuff, so like yeah, I'm huge on that.
You just said something that triggered my mindset. Growing up. Was your parents or your family very well off, or did your mom struggle?
Yeah, so my mom, like, I wouldn't necessarily say like struggle, but yeah, it was for sure tough. I mean, Section 8 helped us out a lot.
Hey, but
hey, for sure, man. Hey. Appreciate Section 8. Got show love to that. Nah, they helped us out a lot. My mama covered, some bills and that. And like you said, we had a good foundation of a family, so our family would help us out a lot, man. But of course, my mom, like, being a single parent to 4 boys, you know what I'm saying, like doing everything, like, I watched my mom go to school, get her master's, and work like 2-3 jobs. Like I watched, like, my mom for sure was like a different breed, and I could say that's the biggest thing. And I just told my mom that the other day, like, that really all her sons got, like, she couldn't really teach us about how to like really be a man, but she showed us the way of like how you take care of your priorities, how you handle your responsibilities, and how you keep your life going with like a lot of work ethics. So I say that's the biggest thing for sure too. Like we all got from our mom. Like, all my brothers, regardless of what, they gonna work like and grind.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And the reason why I asked you that question, because right now we are dealing with college kids. College kids are getting the NIL deal.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you didn't get that opportunity, right?
I just opened like my last year in the summer, but it ain't like collective. All that stuff wasn't really kind of like around like that as I know it for me, like at the time. But yeah, nah. So I ain't receiving it like they did. Like I did a couple deals and stuff like that. I got some bread and it helped me out because I think going into my last year of college is when I had my daughter. So like that helped out a lot because that $1,500, $1,300, $1,200, $1,100 a month wasn't gonna do it. It was gonna be some tough slaving. But so the NIL opened up right at the right time, which was a blessing. It helped out me just doing a couple of deals. But yeah, how the way these boys eat now, nah.
Do you agree? What's your input with college athletes getting the NIL deal now? Because now it's like, let me just get to college. Let me get professional now.
I mean, yeah, and it's like, I don't knock people for nothing, man. I talk to my people about all the time. Like I said, everybody got they goals, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Like, my goals gonna be different from his goals. His goals gonna be different from my goals. Like, and it's all right. Like some dudes' goals, even when they get to the NFL, let me get a second contract. I got generational wealth. Now I'm cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some dudes go probably just let me get to the NFL and whatever it is, like let it all be. So I don't really blame him. I mean, like anytime you get a chance as a young brother, growing up, hey, you got a chance to get some cheese, bro. Like get some cheese, cause you feel me. Another thing too, just life too short. And I'm not saying like even if you're not even at the wrong place at the wrong time or just in that instance, you just never know what can happen. So like how I look at it, like life too short. So yeah, I'm with it, man. All 4 brothers say, get your bread, get your money. Like, and if you like, if that's like, what motivates you, that's what inspires you, then like do that. You know what I'm saying? But also with them, you getting your bread, just make sure you have a plan and know what you want to do with it, man. Don't just, like, you feel me? Like, cause like me, I'm not a flashy dude, not this. Well, I'm into like a couple things, like, and that's really like shoes. Obviously, I love cars, and then And then yeah, that's really it. Like I love shoes, cars, and clothes. Like that's my like 3 things I'm big in. Like I don't be big into jewelry. I don't be big into that. You know, so like you just gotta know your lane and know what you really like, know who you are as a man, and then stick with that. But yeah, don't just splurge that money. Like do something with it.
No doubt, no doubt. Let's get into football season. It's here. The first game is coming up. I'm trying to figure out how I should ask this question because I know that you have goals for this whole season that you want to personally reach yourself. I mean, one given, 1,000 yards. That's a given. Do you feel like this first game that you got to get into, who y'all play again?
Washington.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. For all my Homelander fans out there, y'all about to get your ass. I'm talking like that, bro, because I'm a Cowboys fan. We'll tap it in really in a little bit. But what's the first thing that when you get that touchdown? Are you going to dance? What's your celebration going to be at that point?
Man, it'd probably be a dance. It'd probably be, I don't really know. Like, I ain't really, like, I do be, like, having, like, stuff in my notes, though, like dances or just stuff in my notes, things that, what I'm saying, stuff like that, get the crowd engaged. I don't know, probably hop in the crowd, like, in the stands with the people.
Right.
I don't really know as it is right now, but it'd probably be one of them two. I try to do a lot of things as well, too, like, one thing I liked a guy growing up, I like Le'Veon Bell, and so like me growing up liking him, like I would pay attention to even when he scored, like how he would get like his other teammates involved in his touchdown celebrations. So like with my team, I try to do stuff and figure out something. So we come up stuff like with my guys' offense, I try to figure out stuff and come up stuff where we all can like feel and be included. You know what I'm saying? And so like. We'll come up with something this week. I'm normally the guy that does that. And so we'll come up with something this week, and it'll be something creative, but I don't know as of yet. But, I plan on scoring a couple of them touchdowns this couple weeks. So, we'll have some stuff in the store for sure.
That's what's up. What teams are you looking forward to playing this season?
Man, it's a good amount, man. I'm really looking forward to playing everybody just because, I peep and I see everything, honestly. And I see how people really I look at it now, and I didn't look at it then. And I used to disrespect the Bucs too, not like crazy like this, but like I used to even when I told Mike this when I first got drafted, and it's something because you don't never really appreciate something until you actually really see it and you really study it, and you watching it. And so I used to always see this, and I still see it now, and now it's a no-brainer. I'd be like, hell no, he ain't overrated at all. And people be like, well, that's because you play with him. But, you could say that. But sometimes, I'm just thinking, a lot of you probably that say he's overrated, if you play with him, if you've seen what he do and you, right there and witnessing it, your perspective will change like mine. Because I ain't gonna lie, I told him too when I got here, I said, I was young, I'm like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I used to see that stuff all the time, and I'd be like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was, when they always ask, was you overrated, I used to be like, or is he slept on? He one of the biggest sleepers and they sleep on him. And I used to be like, nah, he ain't slept on. He ain't this. But then when I watch him and I get here and I'm like, and I actually study the game and I look up, and that's a lot of things too, because I don't want to do that. Everybody's just so conceived on stats and this. Everybody be, oh, well, he had this much. So that makes him, nah, bro, you got to see the ins and outs because what people don't realize with football, and when you talk to certain people, say if you even talk to fans or something like that, they don't realize it's situations in the NFL matters, bro. Everybody is good, everybody is good on good.
Right.
What makes guys great, like Mike, is consistency. So what he's going to give you year in and year out because he's been doing it. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So that's what makes guys great. Their track record and what they consistently can keep doing. But everybody is good on good. So your situation, your coaching, all that stuff really matters and nobody and whatever, who's throwing you the ball. But then when I see a guy like that and I'll say, what if he played with Aaron Rodgers his whole career? What if he played with such and such? Obviously you can't do that. Because it's well, what if this wide receiver played? But I'm saying he put up 1,500 with Ryan Fitzpatrick and Jameis and Glenn and no disrespect to them guys. So I don't want to get on this podcast disrespecting them, but I'm just saying, if he had, and it's just reality, what if he had a top 5, top 10 quarterback his whole career? You know what I'm saying? And then I just look at it as a character of the man. So, yeah, I'm excited about this season, man. I'm really looking forward to play everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come out, you know, I'm trying to give everybody smoke. You know, not just one team or one real team I'm really eager or, you know, itching to play. Nah, everybody. I want to give everybody smoke.
Okay, well, NFL is a brotherhood. A lot of people should know this already. There's people that you played against in college. Has there been, like, some trash talking going on with some other players against the teams that y'all going to be playing against this season?
Like other trash talker right now, no. But when I get in the game, man, you know that, you know, all bets are off, man.
Oh, yeah.
All bets are off. Like, when I get in the game, all bets are off. And it just depends on really kind of that day how I'm feeling. Like some days I ain't gonna like sit here and say, oh, I talk stuff every game, every single game. Like some games I'm just chilling, letting my game do the work, do the talking for me. And then some games it's just like, nah, yeah. Like it's real life on type deal. Like it's real life. Yeah, I don't care about nothing. And you know, mouth be real slick.
Right,
but,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'm not just mouth be real slick and like I'm not a dirty player or nothing, but like I'll back it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't bowing down to nobody. So, you know, but it's all good though. You just respect each other games. So some games it just be like, okay. And then some games it be like, yeah, this. And one thing I don't like though is front runners. You know, we was talking about that earlier, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Well, listen, bro, I know you're going to have a great season. I know people that's doing fantasy football draft, and you haven't done it yet, y'all better pick up my guy right here because he's going to do damage this season. But one game, before we wrap it up, that I'm looking forward to is going to be the Cowboys against the Bucs. I talk this same smack to any Buck players that I get to know, so Will already know what time it is. Will goes to know that I talk smack. Now, I don't so much talk smack to y'all, because the thing is, I don't want to put a fire y'all ass into y'all like, you know what, we're going to show Buckley what's up. And then we lose the game, then it's back in my face. But for your fans, your fan base is ignorant. I'm going to say that right now. There's a couple Buccaneers fans out there that just be, I don't be saying nothing. So I hope you're afraid of this game against the Cowboys.
Afraid? I ain't afraid of nothing. Fear God, man. That's the only thing. I ain't afraid of nothing, especially not no star, man. The star scaring me.
I'm coming to that game, bro. You know you're going to lose that game.
I mean, I don't know nothing of that nature you talking about, my boy. Like, no, you can't go on your podcast fibbing to these people, man.
Listen, I support the Bucs until they play the Cowboys. That's all I'm saying.
I respect that.
That's
I
all I'm
respect that.
saying.
Sometimes, you know, because
I'm rooting for y'all.
we said our fans are kind of ignorant, but I'd rather probably have some ignorant fans than maybe some delusional fans, you know. And so that's just the difference. That's just the difference. And it's okay though. Like I'm not saying the Cowboys gonna be horrible or weak, but I just know Sunday night when they see that ship coming. Yeah. Just know we.
I hope I'm in the tunnel when y'all walk through. And I'm gonna say this much. Thinking of fan base, what NFL team do you feel have the most obnoxious, wildest fan base? Disrespectful fan base.
Probably for sure the Eagles. For sure the Eagles. Yeah, for sure the Eagles. I mean, and I'm not just talking about of my experience. I mean, I just watch the stuff they do. I mean, the stuff they even did to the head coach and stuff like that. Or, you know, you just see their reaction to a lot of stuff. Like, so a lot of fans probably be wanting you gone, but the Eagles don't play around, bro. Like, man, dudes will steal your car. I mean, I watched the Eagle fan, man, and shout out because D helped me meet him, Nelly, and I still remember that to this day. Like, I'm like, that's wrong. Dude catch the baby and you talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else, bro, like, that's wrong, bro. So I say, can't nobody compare to them, dog. Any chance they get, if you on some BS, they gonna let you know and let you have it.
Oh, man, you play golf?
Oh, me, I need to get into it.
All right, so I know you said earlier that you're trying to build your brand and foundation. So I just started playing golf recently, so I'm trying to do like a golf tournament next year. So
okay.
Maybe we could do something off season.
Yeah, for sure, man. Just let me know, man. Yeah, for sure, just let me know, man.
Nah,
I appreciate you, bro.
Listen, I appreciate you for coming by, hanging out with me with the Buck With Me podcast.
Yeah.
I wish you nothing but success.
Right.
I will be at the game, root for you guys. until that one game. I ain't even gonna talk about it no more. I'm gonna leave it alone. Is there anything inspiration that you want to say to your fan base real quick once the season starts?
For sure. You know, I love my fans. I love my fan base. All my 60-some thousand followers. You feel me? You know, but nah, I'm just playing. But nah, all real though, I do got a lot of love for my fan base. I got a lot of love for everybody that support me all over the world and just rock with me. Trust me. Trust me, it's gonna be a great year.
Yeah, it is, man. Big things popping, man, with Rachaad White. Mr. Number One. Let's hashtag that. Mr. Number One. What I say? Oh, what did I say?
Hey, I forgot. People didn't call me that before too. When he asked some people for your name, I forgot. As soon as he said it, I said people didn't call me that before too.
See, and we was talking about this in here. I do fuck it up.
It's all good.
Mr. Number One. That's how we running it right now. We out.
Yeah, we out.
The Buck With Me podcast is brought to you by Cocoa Vodka and Cocoa Rum, the original hard coconut water.